Alright folks, this time I'm trying my hand on a flashlight review, and I'll freely admit I don't know much about flashlights, so if I say anything that makes the flashlight enthusiasts among you cringe, I apologize, but I'll try my best to cover this well and give you a good impression. By the way, before anybody asks why am I wearing gloves, it's just that the cold winter air tends to make my skin all dry and cracked, so I figured you wouldn't really enjoy staring at that. Okay, so what I have here is the ThruNite TN12, and this is the improved 2014 version. It has a Cree XM-L2 U2 LED. It's powered by either one 18650 or two CR123A batteries. And the battery is not included, so you have to get that separately. The maximum output of this flashlight is 1050 lumens. In comparison, a 75 watt incandescent light bulb generates about 1100 lumens, so it's fairly close to 75 watts light bulb, and it's a pretty compact little flashlight, as you can see. To show you what it comes with, you get the manual, of course, which is short and sweet, if you will, and then there's a belt pouch with Velcro closure. It has this stretchy mesh material on the sides, belt loop, obviously. So it's a pretty standard nylon sheath. Nothing special to be said about that. Let's see what else is there while I'm fumbling with this bag here. I can show you that you can stand this flashlight upright, so you can use it like a candle. And this appears to be a spare, yeah, that's a spare switch, or the cover at least. And spare O-rings, that's pretty neat. And we also have a lanyard and a pocket clip. The body of this flashlight is aircraft aluminum with a hard anodized finish. It has reverse polarity protection, so you don't have to worry about accidentally putting the battery in backwards. It has 5 modes. This here is the lowest, which, as you see, it's barely noticeable. It is 0.3 lumens. So really the only possible use I can see for this is if you just want to quickly find a keyhole or something. And according to the information on ThruNite's website, this would last for 1,585 hours. I haven't tested that, obviously. I have no interest in just letting this run for that long and then checking if that's correct, so I'll just take their word for it. The next setting is 20 lumens, and that would last for 74 hours supposedly. Then we have the 280 lumens, which is good for 5 hours, then 800 lumens, which is 1.5 hours, and then the highest 1050, which is supposed to last for 90 minutes. And then you can activate the strobe mode by holding the side switch. So I guess I have to give you a epilepsy warning in case you have a problem with flashing lights. Don't look. There's the strobe. And now you can, now you can look again without having a seizure. Okay, and again, this is the lowest setting. Okay, let's see how it does. This is the lowest setting. You can probably barely see the tree in front of me. This is only about 1.5 meters away. Alright, this is a lot better, of course. And next one, this is getting, whoa. The reflection of the tree is actually starting to blind me. And that's the highest. So let's check this out at a distance. Whoa. That is pretty freaking bright, I have to say. Whoa. Can even see a bit of the trees that are probably about, I don't know, 20, 25 meters away. And let's see, you can look all the way up those trees pretty easily. Yeah, it throws ridiculous amounts of light for the size especially. I mean, this already is pretty good. This would actually be sufficient for most situations. You don't really need the full power. I can see perfectly on the ground. And yeah, that is really quite bright, especially the highest setting. You can even gonna look into the woods. That's probably not gonna really pick up on camera. I can actually see further than the camera picks up, really. But everything's nice and clear. One thing I also like about this, you can put it on whichever setting you like, and if you turn it off and on, it stays on that one. A lot of flashlights kind of reset, so you always, when you turn it on, you start on the lowest setting. As you can see, it's very wet. Let's see how it works across farther distance. Yeah, definitely not ideal conditions with that much rain, but it definitely helps. This is very bright, no doubt. I feel like this is already almost the waterproof test. But we'll get to that. How about now? So the flashlight is supposed to be waterproof. Let's see. Yep, still working. And here's the other one. Definitely no problem. And there you can also see the difference in color temperature between the two. No problem. Plenty of light underwater if you ever need it, for whatever reason. The light output is really impressive, especially for the size. I can basically light up the entire room with this one flashlight on highest setting, no problem. It doesn't even have to be on highest. If I go to this, pure second highest, that's perfectly adequate. And I also have a second TN12 here with a different color temperature. Just for comparison, what you see here is the cool white, and over to the left, this is a neutral white. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. The neutral white is kind of more natural looking, it's kind of yellowish light, and the cool white is more kind of bluish. So, neutral white, cool white. To show you the ambient light when it's pointing at the ceiling, this is the cool white, and this is the neutral white. You can definitely see the difference. This might make my camera's white balance freak out, but oh well. And let's see how sturdy this thing is. No problem yet. And I may have just turned it off. Yep, that's all that happened. We'll play a bit more football with this, or soccer. And throwing it. Yeah, I think we can rest assured that this is not going to be damaged anytime soon with normal use. I'm just going to throw it against the stairs. Yeah, no problem. You wouldn't normally do this with your flashlight, at least I would hope so. So I think it's good. Well, that was very rough handling for sure, and it has some damage from it, which is not exactly surprising. Unless you're incredibly clumsy, you wouldn't really drop it all that often, and you would definitely not throw it around. So this is not exactly normal use, but still works. So like I said, I'm not a flashlight expert, but I'm definitely impressed by this one. I mean, it has, for the size, pretty amazing light output. It's obviously durable, well made. The button has a nice positive click. And I don't find anything that I don't like about this. The price is $50. I'd say it's definitely worth it. As usual, I'm going to post the links down below in the video description. So I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.